Hello guys, welcome back once again. I loved, themed game systems. They just look really cool to me. And in Japan, Monster Hunter is obviously a really big franchise over there. It is a really big game. Some ways you can almost argue that it's at Dragon Quest level over there, or maybe even higher these days. And Monster Hunter X is not only getting one special edition themed 3DS system, but it's getting a second one. Now, Nintendo has revealed a Monster Hunter X new 3DS set for release in November. The new 3DS version of the system can be customized with swappable faceplates. This particular one comes with a nice looking, Monster Hunter X faceplate that will be sold separately. So if that would leave you the option, if you have a new 3DS with faceplates, to possibly import it if you love Monster Hunter. But I do include an AC adapter, obviously not given with the 3DS, a 4 gigabyte micro SDHC card, but not the game itself. So basically, you're buying a system without a game. So you're still gonna have to buy the game, which is kind of funny when you think about, hey, you got this theme system, but you don't actually get the game that you want to play it on. Well, anyway, there was also a previously announced Monster Hunter X 3DS is a new 3DS XL. Again, Nintendo wants to confuse all these different models instead of making it simple, which doesn't support faceplate, so that one you can't do it. That means it has more of a red design, so if you don't like red, there you go. But it does have a larger screen. Again, this, like the other announced one, this one will be available in Japan alongside the game on November 28th. It's priced at basically 17,000 yen, more or less 142 US dollars, while the faceplate alone costs 2,000 yen, or basically $17. Again, not incredibly expensive. Again, there's no word on an international release of any of this, but with the new 3DS now, kind of officially coming to North America, there's really nothing stopping people from importing the faceplates, putting them on their own system if they love Monster Hunter. Again, the new 3DS arrives here on September 25th, while Monster Hunter X has not been given a date out of Japan. Now, recent Monster Hunters have come out on the systems over here, so hopefully for Monster Hunter fans, this does come out over here. And again, I think the faceplates are cool if you want to customize your system to the way you want it to be. At the same time, the 360 had customizable faceplates. Not a lot of people took advantage of that. But with their handheld system, it seems to be... I don't think people felt the 3DS or the 360 was more... it was their system, but they didn't feel like... look, this is mine, because it was all like you can't move it. Where you take your hand out, you're like, this is my personalized, customized. This is my system. This is what I love, and I want people to know it. So, what do you think about Japan getting a second, Monster Hunter X themed games handheld system just for that game? Obviously, it doesn't come with the game. And what do you think about the faceplates? Do you like them? Would you, if you had a new 3DS on September 25th, would you import these faceplates when they come out in Japan in November for your game system? Because I think this is one of the issues that Nintendo has, is they have to balance how much of an audience do you really have over here to bring these over here, where it'd be worth bringing it over here, or should you just let people import it from Japan if they like it because the audience isn't big enough? That's what always the balance of bringing stuff like this over, because again, even though there are millions of, let's say the new 3DS sells really good, 300,000, 400,000 a month over here, how many of those people are actually going to buy faceplates, and how many of them are Monster Hunter fans? That's really what they have to decide to do. Now, Nintendo has always, honestly, to be truthful, when it comes to handheld, been really good bringing over themselves the popular games on the handheld systems if they don't. They did it with Dragon Quest, 9. Square wasn't going to bring it over here. Nintendo brought it over here. They've had a history of this with their history, so we'll have to wait and see about Monster Hunter 10 or X. But what do you think of this? Do you think this is really cool? Do you not care? Love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I'll make another video soon. Later, guys.